Peace, Leo. I'm about to do you guys this reading for your September monthly. Can you please take the messages as they resonate? This is going to resonate with Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, as well as North Node. Everything is not going to resonate, and roles can be reversed. I've been having to say this throughout all my lives, but I know everybody doesn't watch every live. So if you see my collective live, then you know that the collective is going to be under spiritual attack soon. Every single live I've done so far has been talking about the spiritual attacks. Understanding spiritual attacks is necessary just so we can be able to evolve, learn necessary lessons, and just to test the growth and strengths. So it's nothing to be like fearful about. More so redirection, refocus, bringing us back to our journey, meanings to life, our spiritual practices, religions, and things like that. Just all things that need to be needed. Anyways, thank you, Most High, ancestors, and spirits that match my intentions for allowing me to get these messages out to Leo. Ooh, y'all got some jumpers today. Can you please read Leo's energy? You know what? I just did. You guys may be dealing with Aquarius. Can you please read Leo's energy and provide the accurate clarity that they're seeking or needing to hear? All right, and then one more card. We got to dive into it. Okay. That came out quick. So Leo, to start you guys' reading, the overall theme for your message today is divine timing. The second theme I have is sunset. Now, my sunset card rarely comes out. This talks about passed over loved ones, ancestors, deceased relatives, you know, just the spiritual realm, religion, spirituality, and things like that. These two cards came out in Aquarius, so maybe you guys have Aquarius in your chart or you're dealing with an Aquarius. Anyways, with these two cards that are coming out, I do see that something's the wrong time. Something's not time yet, something that you want to build, create, or maybe this even has something to do with a little bit of truth, clarity, and exposure. But I see with these lost loved ones and ancestors here, it's going to be important you start to listen to your intuition, Leo, because I definitely see you either have a deceased relative or you just have a spirit guide that is definitely trying to warn you about the snakes that are around you. Snakes have been coming out in everybody reading, just in different ways. Lies, poison, deception. I don't like that this card says fertility, because what the fuck about fertility is snake? Y'all talk about Adam and Eve? Anyways, the snake card is here. And with the snake card in wrong timing, I think that you guys are waiting for somebody to get exposed. You're waiting to receive some type of clarity on how you should handle somebody. Or there's just something here where it's just not the time yet. But listen to your intuition and discernment, because if you feel like someone is a snake or some snake shit is going on, that's exactly what's happening. Now, this card was connected to my snake card, and this card talks about key people, core of the problem, and past tests. So there's a missing piece to a puzzle that's getting ready to come your way, and it's like the key that you need to unlock new doors. I don't know. For the meantime, though, I see that the ancestors are wanting you to ride the wave. Whatever's coming your way right now, go with the flow. Do not allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence, because whatever you're experiencing, Leo, or whatever it is that you're waiting on, it has something to do with you redefining your whole existence, your core beliefs, as well as your character. So this just means that you guys are dealing with something or somebody that's going to be a catalyst to your growth. All right, let's see. Let's pull some of these. Soulmates. Like-minded individuals and creating soul families. So this is a lesson on discernment and people and free will. Let's pull some of these, actually. All right, what does Leo need to know as far as their September monthly? It is so chilly outside. Like, I can't get over it. It usually don't get this cold till like mid-September. Maybe I'm tripping. So, okay. Dive into your messages off the bat. I do see that you guys carry way too much self-doubt. You doubt yourself, and this is not even doubting your potential. You doubt your intuition. You doubt your inner knowing. You doubt that you're anointed, or you may even doubt that you have a connection to a deceased relative or loved ones. This self-doubt is what's ruining your intuition right now and making it extremely hard for you to get out these mental prisons. It's important that you guys start to channel this doubt and start to ask yourself, why are you doubting yourself, or why is it so hard for you to trust yourself as well as the process? You have someone around you who mimics you. There's copycat energy here, copycat spirit, maybe even the spirit of provoke, where someone tries to make you feel like you're wrong or weird for doing something just for them to turn around and do the exact same. With this copycat energy, you may not directly know this person. This could be some social media shit, or this could be like a relative of yours or a friend. Whatever the case is, stop doubting your intuition. Copycat spirits usually have the spirit of jealousy as well. Those two literally go hand in hand, because it's like similar to like destiny swapping. When you notice someone trying to talk like you, they try to dress like you, they try to like the things you like. Hold on, y'all, before I end up starting a fire. I'm still over here smelling something hot and burning. It's my goddamn space heater. Anyways, it's kind of like destiny swapping. Someone trying to be you better than you are. Whoever this person is, whatever this energy is, you're not tripping. You're not insecure. They're telling you to protect yourself from these copycats. You have the right to protect your peace no matter who it's against. It might sound childlike. It may sound like child play. But again, when you study energy harvesting, when you study destiny swapping, you understand the first thing that they do is try to embody the person that they want to be through copy. Anyways, believe and you shall receive. I do see for the month of September, one of the biggest things that's going to be on your plate, Leo, is about belief in self right now, believing in your visions, believing in your intuition, watering your own garden. I see that there's a balance getting ready to be restored. So if you felt like you were stagnant, you felt like things were just all over the place, there's a balance here where you guys are going to be able to water your garden and start to attract the things that you're trying to attract. Now, I see there's an intense conversation here that needs to be had, or someone wants to have a conversation with you. And in this conversation, something may turn a little dysfunctional or toxic. This is definitely involving toxic family members. Expect the unexpected right now. You could be trying to get clarity. You could even be trying to make amends. Maybe you're trying to hold somebody accountable. It is not going to go the way you want it to go. Not only is that, someone here is lying about the fraternity of their child. They do not know who the father of their child is. Anyways, outside of that energy, I do see that the ancestors is putting you in a position, on a path where you're able to rewrite your story and live in your truth. Some of your truth may have something to do with maybe your childhood, maybe you speaking out about things that happened to you in childhood, teenage years. And this could be triggering people, triggering narcissistic people, triggering, again, a dysfunctional family. Whatever it is, do not allow these people to stop you from living in your truth. I do see that some of you guys feel like you're in a crisis right now. This could be a financial crisis. This could be a mental or emotional crisis. Whatever this crisis is, this may have something to do with your home life or some form of stability. I see you're going to be okay. I see all your needs are going to be met. If you need some type of financial assistance and maybe like you're struggling to find funding, you're going to find that funding, or you're going to be okay. I don't see nobody going homeless or an eviction here. I don't see no shut-off notices or anything like that. So relax a little bit. Things may not be as bad as you think it is, and something may not take as long as you thought it will be. Just be a little relaxed. Nonetheless, you are chosen. As you're being chosen, the ancestors are telling you to answer the call. Many are called upon, few are chosen. You guys are divinely protected. Your home is protected. Whatever foundation you're building on right now, it's protected. I do see that there's someone here you're wasting your time on, and the ancestors are telling you this person hasn't changed. This could be this family member I was already picking up on. Could be somebody else, but again, you've already walked this path with this individual, so their ancestors are telling you not to waste your time too much, because you know exactly what to expect. Unchanged behavior. Become open to meeting new people. Somebody needs to get off social media dating apps. Some of you guys need to delete your dating apps right now. Somebody needs to go outside and actually socialize. But it's time to retire the dating apps, brother. If you do or you don't, that's your own free will. I'm just reading the cards. Anyways, I see 555 is here, which means major changes are getting ready to come your way. As these major changes are coming your way, again, I see the ancestors are needing you guys to redirect your focus. If you find yourself becoming worried about what someone's saying, worried about what someone's doing, worried about what their next actions is going to be, it's going to be important you refocus. Vice versa, this might not even be you. This is another individual who could be hyper-focused on what you're saying, what you're doing, who you're doing it with. Someone who could have even walked away from you that is spying on you. Less than 4 weeks from now, you guys are getting ready to get pushed outside your comfort zone. And with you guys getting ready to be pushed outside your comfort zone, the ancestors want to remind you, you have everything it is you need to proceed and to succeed. You will lack nothing but faith and mindset. The Most High is going to provide and all your needs are going to be met. So the only thing you really need to work on is your self-doubt. Doubting that you're going to be okay. Doubting that all your needs are going to be met. Doubting that you're going to experience a successful life in this lifetime. Eliminate these doubts right now because you're okay. And I think maybe you guys may suffer from anxiety or panic attacks. I know sometimes I do. And you may have scenarios in your head that are just simply fear-based, which just means you're stressing about things that may never happen. I see again, there's a fake soulmate. There's an ex, a friends with benefits. This motherfucker has lost their rabbit ass mind. I don't know how else to say it. I'm sorry, y'all. This is my 3rd live, and I already feel my eyes getting exhausted. I keep trying to do 4 lives a day, but Gemini gonna have to wait. Gemini and Scorpio gonna be my last 2 lives Monday, because I don't go live on the weekends. Unless my son's going over his grandma's house. Anyways, yeah, there's an ex here, ex fleeing, friends with benefits. This person's lost their goddamn mind. This person has multiple personalities. This is giving me schizophrenia. Some of you guys may have not seen your ex or somebody for a while. Someone is going crazy. Be careful, man. Be fucking careful. And then I see an adult bully here. It's like someone lost their damn mind and they're coming to you to fuck with you. There's an adult bully here. This person is trying to bully you. This person wants to intimidate you. This person wants to harass you. Put harassment charges on them. Someone needs to put harassment charges. Seen a post the other day. I'm sorry. People say there's no such thing as adult bullies. Adults can't get bullied. Shit. I see it all the goddamn time and I've been wanting to jump through the screen for these motherfuckers, but honestly, it's called harassment. You can sue somebody for that. As far as like a criminal pursuit, nothing's gonna happen other than like a citation or ticket. But if you did a civil suit and you like sued this person for like defamation or whatever, you would win. I don't know, but there's an adult bully here. Or if they have already started this, or they're going to be starting this soon, your ex, your fling, your baby mama, baby daddy, you're on their shit list. I said it earlier though. I said someone has lost their goddamn mind. And then I pulled that out. I knew I wasn't irritated for no reason. This shit is ridiculous. Yeah, resentment. Someone has a lot of resentment towards you and they're bitter. And mind you, this resentment they may have could all be self-imposed. It's situations they put themselves in and you just responded to it. But they're making you out to be the problem. They're making you out to be crazy. They're making you out to be a motherfucker with multiple personalities. They're trying to say you're the bully. You're doing this. You're doing that. Whole time, this could have been an ex you left behind years ago. Which would be scary. This motherfucker lost their fucking mind. And if it hasn't happened yet, mark my words, I might not see y'all. Y'all might not see these people. But maybe in the next 3 to 5 years, this motherfucker's going to get diagnosed with schizophrenia. People with schizophrenia don't just wake up full-blown hallucinating. No, they have red flags from teenage years to adult years. And about time they're in their 30s and 40s, non-medicated, self-medicated through all types of hardcore drugs and drinking. Next thing you know, they're fucking crazy. And people are going to be like, wow, I never seen it coming. That's because schizophrenia is one of those mental illnesses that get worse over time. Just like borderline personality disorder. Those are one of the mental illnesses that gets worse over time. So even if someone doesn't have it right now, just the way these cards is coming out, this motherfucker's going to be mentally ill in the long run. Especially if they do hardcore drugs. Stay away from this person. It's someone that might try to physically put their hands on you because they have hidden animosity towards you. And again, you might not have did anything. This could just be a psychotic ass ex. I mean, this is self-explanatory, but I'm going to say it anyways. Say no to second chances because you could be putting your life at risk. This person wants to see you hurt. I'm not going to say they physically want to hurt you, but psychologically, they're not going to spare you. Psychologically, they probably haven't been sparing you. They probably didn't spare you in a relationship. They didn't spare you after the relationship. This person wants to drive you crazy. So guess what? You're not doing anything wrong by saving yourself. Trust and believe in divine order and know that your prayers and answers have been received. You guys are divinely protected. I did pull out my protected card. So again, you have nothing to worry about. If this is not a romantic lover, for some of you guys, this is a family member of yours. That's just crazy. I don't even like to call people crazy, but shit, you got to call it how it see it. This motherfucker crazy. And like I said before, some of you guys, someone has resentment towards you. And this resentment, that shit really does lead to straight out aggression and the sin of wrath, man, where someone just rages out. This could be a sister and or a brother, and throughout your whole life, you've always been one step ahead of them. Maybe they feel like you're the pretty sister or the handsome brother. Maybe they feel like as the cousin, grandma gave you more attention. There's something here with someone has been despising you for years. And you never fucking knew it. So when they can't hold this anymore, they can't hide this anymore, you're like, why the fuck are you acting like that? Where is all this coming from? Next thing you know, they're talking about back when you was 9, 10 years old. And you're like, dude, we're 40. I don't know. But someone has something inside of them they can't let go. Either because they think you're better than them. That's exactly what it is. I don't even have another scenario. This person thinks you're better than them. Where if this is a romantic partner and they think you're better than them, or if this is a family member and they think you're better than them, they think you're better than them. So in a sense, as early as you can remember, they've always tried to prove that you're not and always failed. But the reason they failed was because they're in competition with authenticity. If they would have been in their own authentic energy, this competition would have never existed. So whatever failures and defeats that this person's experiencing, once again, they're all self-imposed. This person's their own enemy. You're not doing anything wrong, man. You're just existing. You're existing. You're drinking your water. You're eating your fruit. You got your own personal problems. You ain't got time for competition. You don't know what the fuck these people are talking about. You don't know what the fuck these people's problems are. Huh, gosh. Not to worry, though, Leo. You are going to be okay. I do see it's gotten better before, and it's going to get better again. This could go back to finances and that unexpected financial assistance, that help that's coming your way. 555 is here. You have a lot of big changes coming. You're returning back to who you were meant to be if you would have never got distracted. Like I said before, there's a lot of fake-ass twin flames in your reading. There's a lot of false soulmates. There's a lot of fake best friends, a lot of deceitful family members like Leo. I don't know. But like I said before, we're all under spiritual war. So it's like the spiritual war is going to come towards these low vibrational beings. Like it's going to hit you. You just got to think of it like a zombie apocalypse, right? Except it's airborne. You don't got to be bit to turn into a zombie. Anybody who's not on their authentic path or who's not doing what they need to do, they're going to get caught up in the spiritual war, and they're going to end up turning into your enemy, because that's who they're going to send to attack you, the closest people to you. So you can't internalize this. You cannot take this personal. You can't victimize yourself. You can't be like, why is it always me? No, fuck that shit. It's a spiritual war. They want you to break yourself down. They want you to have self-doubt. They want you to question your own sanity or even your own integrity. Someone wants you to question that you're not who you say you are, but you have to realize all this hate comes from being the fact that you are who you say you are, and they can't prove you not to be. So they hate you. Resentment is just a nicer way of saying, hey, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. So you got decisions. You got decisions to make, Leo. And the ancestors are telling you not to come. You don't need advice from other people. This isn't advice. This is a fucking reading. You need to sit alone in silence. Maybe with a joint. Because sometimes we do help you process. But you need to sit alone in silence and really start to analyze everything. You're not crazy or tripping. You're being spiritually attacked by the closest people to you. Those people are empty vessels. They're caught up in the matrix, so it's easy for them to get caught up in this airborne shit. It's trying to distract you from becoming your greatest version and getting back on your mission. Everybody's spiritual attack gonna look a little different, but it's gonna feel the same for all of us. Come on now. Extra income. Finances are lovely. Finances are going to be lovely. If you're stagnant right now, it's not going to be like that for too much more longer. Continue to be in the present moment. Like I said before, if you got some overdue bills, you're worried about your stability, I see you're good. I just see that you're around a lot of people who are heartbroken and have no desire to heal. So since they have no desire to heal, they're considered individuals out of alignment. They'll never get in alignment. It's 11-11 right now. They're too damaged to ever properly love you. Family members, romantic partners, call it whoever it is. For some of you guys, for romance, this is, again, this romantic person, they're crazy. They have so many different personalities, but at the same time, they're very stuck in their ways. All the personalities they have is like fixed. Well, Leo's a fixed sign. Leos, damn, I always forget it. It's Leos, Scorpios, Aquariuses, and Tauruses. Those are the fixed signs throughout the zodiacs. Anyways, hypersexual is here. Be mindful. Someone has very bad hygiene. With this hygiene and hypersexual, this is like someone who might have sex with 2 people in the same day without taking a shower, or this person's having unprotected sex and they're not getting checked. This person's just bad hygiene. Then I see drug addiction. Drug test is here. Dramatic heartbreak, painful detachment. Become open. Open your mind right now and try to focus on the bigger picture. You guys are making progress. In the process of you guys making progress, this could be making process on your healing, making process in your finances. Again, I see new jobs interviews in the month of September. It's just the spiritual war is mirroring. It's mirroring your reaction and your responses. How this person may trigger you or bring out the worst in you. This is pretty much a test to see how much you've grown and how much more you need to grow. But you cannot internalize this shit, man. You cannot internalize it. You can't allow it to lower your self-esteem. You can't make you feel like you're helpless. And you can't victimize yourself. Because then you're going to find yourself lacking the motivation and drive to overcome the spiritual war. It's all illusions. Don't feed into it. Release the need to know all the answers right now and know that you are going down the right path. Distractions keep coming out. The distractions in fake love and fake company. You're surrounded by it. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's time for the great shift, man. Before this year is over with, it's time to identify our enemies so we could get them out our energy. And then it's also time for us to be aware of how we handle situations under pressure. If we say we're over somebody, then we shouldn't be up in our emotions and anger about it. Not only that, like I said before, someone's crazy. Someone has a crazy ex, and I would never reconcile with this person. I would never be alone with this person. I would never be alone in a car with this person because someone's fucking crazy. Yeah, you need to rest and reconsider. This person's not right in their head, and if you're already dealing with a crazy-ass ex, if you got away, you need to stay the fuck away. Stop overindulging right now. Someone's a habitual liar. Stay away from drama and gossip because it's going to get you caught up in bullshit. Like this drama, this gossip, this is all based off lies. Someone trying to do a smear campaign. This person's a forever cheater. If this is not a relationship, this card also goes for just like forever disloyal. This person's loyal to their needs. They're loyal to clout. Like they have no genuine loyalty to anybody. And I see soon in the near future, this person's going to get exposed for being jealous and envious of you. Someone thinks you're better than them, and they hate you for that. All right. Yeah. Someone wants you to be paranoid. Someone wants you to be fearful. Someone wants you to be fearful, paranoid, and too scared to do anything. They want you to be riddled with anxiety. They could be projecting this energy on you. Someone wants to keep you going around in circles, hamster wheel energy. You just round and around and around. There's movement, there's motion, but you ain't getting nowhere fast because you're going in circles. This is what the spiritual war came to do. Have you under the impression you're moving forward, but trying to suck you back into environments and around people you've outgrown. This is why you need to build on your faith in yourself, faith in a higher power. This is why somebody needs to keep their faith. Whatever the case is, spiritual, religious, your higher self, I don't discriminate. High frequency speaks in every language. The moral story is you need to maintain this high vibration during the spiritual war because these people want you to be scared to move forward. They want you to be scared of your own power. Or they want you to be scared of them. Your fears are a reflection of your faith. Your faith is a reflection of your fears. The more stronger your faith is, the more less your fears are. Not saying they'll just completely go away. We are human. But it's like you don't allow your fear to drown out the bravery in you, to drown out your courage. Because some of you guys could have been in a situation just based off fear. This could even just be the fear of being alone. Doesn't mean like you're physically scared. Elevation is here, man. You can't get to this elevating running in circles. Don't settle. Again, like I said, some of you guys, this fear is this fear of being alone. It's not like you're physically scared for your life or anything like that, but maybe you're scared that this is the best you could do. Because you've been conditioned to believe that. And you feel like once you walk away from this hamster wheel where you're just going in circles, you think you're going to be stuck, but in all reality, you're free. Yeah. Hurt people. The reading's starting to sound repetitive now. You were dealing with toxic people, toxic family members, toxic lovers, trying to keep you stagnant because they know the moment you get off this hamster wheel, they may never see you again because they know you're better than them. People keep their enemies close, man. It's planting small seeds at a time to make you have doubt. And then 5 years later, you're wondering where this low self-esteem came from, where these trauma responses come from. But it's because the motherfuckers close to you have been socially conditioning you to believe this shit. All right, I'm about to tap out of here. Y'all, my last live today. Gemini can wait. Gemini can wait, man. I try to do 4 a day, but if I do 4 a day, my next live, my shit gonna be tired. You're irreplaceable. You give out the best vibes. Your energy, you're irreplaceable, and that's another reason why this person resents you. I see you have to die a few times before you're able to properly live. It's like the caterpillar continuing to go back to the cocoon until it gets it right. And now that you're a butterfly, you're above this shit. You're not better than nobody, but we are better than certain behaviors and actions as well as lifestyles. So there's just a lot of shit you're putting behind you once and for all and for good, forever. You're above it. You've already died in it. You've already lived it. You've already experienced it. Now it's time to meet your higher self. And this person can't fucking stand the fact that you even have the opportunity to do it because they're stuck in their ways. It's the truth, man. All right. Anyways, divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy. Old friends you left behind, old people you left behind, they still have high school mentalities while you're continuing to turn into a goddess or god. Stressful work environment. These people in this work environment have high school mentalities and they notice the god and goddess in you. So you intimidate people. Which is what you, shit, that's a part of your purpose. And I see as you're intimidating people, you're shedding. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Old ways, mindsets, dropping the dead weight and the burdens. Because this is part of you shedding that cocoon and turning into that butterfly. You're shedding, man. And maybe through fear, maybe through anxiety, maybe through heartbreak and sadness, this is how you had to come into your courage and bravery. But it doesn't matter how you had to come into it. We're here now, or we're about to be here before the year's over with. By 2026. By 2026, decline the invitations that invite old ways back into your life. Decline the invitation that invites old ways into your life. 444, 404, 414, 434. You guys are in alignment and someone needs help from you. Someone needs you. But the thing is, they don't need you for money. They might, but it's like what they need you for is to be their punching bag. I told you earlier, there is an adult bully here. This person's a bully. They like to throw shade. They like to talk shit. They like to make it seem like they're better than other people. And now that you're no longer around for them to do that with, or whatever the case may be, it's like they need you around, because if you're not the scapegoat, then who is? This could be someone's grandmother. So it's like they need you to be around so they can put blame on you, so they can make you feel like shit. Because when you're not around, then they start to feel like shit. Conditioning. Have you accepted illusionary limits placed onto you by your upbringing and social conditioning? Like I said before, someone's been planting seeds of doubt in you since childhood. If this is an elder or family member, or even a sibling, or throughout a whole relationship, someone has been putting seeds of doubt in you. So when you came out this relationship, you still struggled with your self-esteem. Someone was using psychological tactics on you to think less of yourself. But you're coming out of that shit. Denial. Are you refusing to face the reality about some aspects of your financial life? How quick you're spending money, how much you're making, and how much you're maintaining. Okay. Dream job. Did you ever think you could get paid for just being yourself? I keep telling you, it's something about your authenticity, Leo. Something about you being able just to be yourself is why you attract all this resentment and these people are intimidated. Research. Before making your next move, it is important to do some exploratory research so you know all the possible paths you could take. All right, I'm about to get off here, y'all. My mouth is dry. And I need to eat some. All right. Asking you shall receive. Stop doubting. That's what they wanted you to doubt. This is what they try to condition you. They try to blind you to your magic and blind you to the fact that you actually are anointed. The Most High will provide. You just got to believe so you can receive. Intuition and download. Stop doubting your intuition. Stop doubting your inner knowing. The ancestors are feeding you this information. These aren't random daydreams and random ideas. You're in tune with the Most High. You're just too blind to see, or someone tried to blind you from seeing that. What's the bottom of the deck? Earth and grounding. Be one with nature. Start to work on your root chakra. Inspiration. Yeah, you guys are about to get inspired to find the light in you. All right, couple more, then I'm off here. Transformation. There goes that butterfly I kept talking about. And last shuffle. Yeah. Truth will set you free. The truth is about to set you free. It may piss you off, but it's here to set you free. Traveling. A lot of movement here. If this is metaphorical movement or actual movement, you guys are moving alone. All right, let me pull some of these since y'all last live for today. All right. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. I know, just dirty ass coffee stain card. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. The secrets to success is found in your daily habits and routines. It's not your responsibility to clear up misconceptions or validate secondhand stories. And happiness comes from within. So no matter how crazy a motherfucker is, how much of a bully they try to come off to be, these motherfuckers can't touch you. Anyways, this concludes your reading. Please like, share, comment, or follow. Until next time, guys. Peace.